So when I pick up one end of the stick, have you ever heard this before? You pick up the other. You can't pick up one end of the stick without picking up both. And what we often try to do is we try to narrow down to the emotion that we want to create. And we try to target that as a strategy. But what I want you to consider, what is the emotion and what is the emotion's opposite? So think about the emotion that you want and what is that emotion's opposite? What is it connected to? So the reason Les Brown's jokes are so funny sometimes is because he triggers the opposite of humor, which is a really sad situation on this end. And then he widens the range of your joy and feeling of humor on the other. Because when we're ever feeling sad, we all need some levity in our world. And what most people do is they only have a strategy to lock in this much of the emotion. And they try to tell a story that activates that emotion, but they haven't done the buildup of creating the opposite of that emotion, which is really what gives the range of that emotion breathing room. Does that make sense so far? And so if I really want someone to feel love and compassion, what I would really want to stir up is anger and fear. This is why the size of the hero is always dependent upon the size of the villain. Think about this. The size of the hero is always dependent on the size of the villain. The greater the villain, the greater the size of the hero that's required to overcome that villain.